transformation executed by unprecedented precision, a diabolical athlete.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of ECW Unstoppable. We are inching closer to the December to Dismember pay-per-view. And we're kicking off with the ECW Tag Team Champions.
The following is a Tag Team Extreme Rules match. And at a combined weight of 439 pounds, the ECW World Tag Team Champions, Tama Tonga and Tamalula Dude.
G.O.D. is here, the Tag Team Champions representing Testimony X. And ladies and gentlemen, it's brought to my attention via X, via Twitter, that Xavier the Savior has announced that it will be G.O.D. versus FTR number 3 in a TLC match. That's right, 3 letters for each team, 3 letters for this match stipulation, and number 3 is the match for G.O.D. and FTR for the tag team titles at December to Dismember. But first, it's a little warm-up between G.O.D. and Imperium. Here comes Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci to try and get an upper hand on G.O.D.
And at a combined weight of 440 pounds, Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci, Imperium!
Haven't seen Imperium in quite some time after losing their Lord and Savior Gunther. Without a general, will they be able to march to victory? Or will they shock the universe here tonight by pinning the Tag Team Champions? It's our opening contest here on Unstoppable, and it is now. Here we go, both teams staring at each other, dark holes in one another's souls. And this Imperium, who is starting off hot, with Kaiser going for a cover quickly. Of course, a pin over the champions will quickly boost them up the ranks. And we've seen on the Evolution side, the tag team division is all gearing for each other, as they want Another opportunity at the tag team titles as well. Of course, FTR in the front running seat. It will be TLC3 for those two teams. But we've seen the likes of Power and Glory. We've seen the House of Black all running wild on the Evolution side of things. Big German suplex by Tama Tonga. Has all four members on the outside. Vinci grabbing Tama Tonga. Big German suplex on the floor. Of course, later on tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have one more Elimination Chamber qualifier. And it is a triple threat last action for these three superstars to earn themselves a shot at Braun Breaker's Unstoppable World Championship. It would be Seth Rollins versus Jeff Hardy versus Ricochet, one man. And the last man added to the chamber at December Peace member. We're also potentially going to finally hear from Xavier the Savior and Dash Swade as they announce their 3 stages of hell for December Peace member. Of course, Xavier the Savior gave Dash Swade the first fall. So what will Dash Swade choose here tonight if he finally decides to do so? Vinci now taking off the knee of Tonga Low, and again, it's just been all Imperium thus far. Very surprising for a team that hasn't wrestled in a couple of months, but they are hungry and determined here tonight. As Imperium now 2-on-1 on Tonga Loa. Back body drop by Vinci. Then using the outside as their playground. Oh, what a big uppercut by Tonga Loa. And we see the ladder, we see the table, now we just need a chair as they prep for their TLC3 match against FTR. There's the chair for Kaiser, who tries to hit Tonga Loa. Loa able to reverse, but does not that time. Maybe he didn't quite see it, and then sledgehammered by Vinci. Oh, raising it back by Tama Tonga. Inside the ring now with Kaiser. Sends him in the corner. Big chop. Sends Kaiser to the ground. Now pinfall here, trying to quickly end this. Big kick out of one by Kaiser. And they're stick in hand now for Tama Tonga, who throws it like a lawn dart. And Kaiser has to roll out, quickly regretting his decisions. Tonga Loa even in the odds with that kendo stick, breaking it over Imperium's backs. Nice reversal there by Vinci. Double knees to the gut by Kaiser. And Imperium's back on top. Big splash. Kaiser looking for the end. Busted open and all. And only a one. That's the resiliency of GOD, which has made them a 2-time tag team champ. And Imperium experiencing it firsthand here. Got to bring the camera closer to the action here. As both teams on the outside. Rikishi driver. And a big cutter. GOD pulling out all the stops on the outside of the ring. Jumping DDT, bust open Vinci. And a big boot by Kaiser. As we take a look here on the apron. Excuse me, I meant the ramp, not the apron. Getting Vinci back into the ring. Tama Tonga going up top, big clothesline. And a pinfall by Tongaloa. And G.O.D. somehow pick up the victory.
Here are your winners, Tama Tonga and Tongaloa.
G.O.D. proving why they're the tag team champions here tonight. No matter how much you throw at them, they still know how to bounce back like they are abnormal, like they're a creature of the devil. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to hear from Xavier the Savior and Dash Swade. And here we go, the general manager of Unstoppable kicking us off, and he's in his wrestling gear this time. Maybe expecting another fight between him and Dash Swade, as last week he was in a suit to talk business. This time, it's not the case. And maybe this time will be different, as here comes Dash Swade, bandages and all. Oh, Dash Swade saying that he wants an underground match to kick off 3 stages of hell. What a matchup this is going to be at December to Dismember, ladies and gentlemen. Kicking off with the underground match, made famously by Evolution. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure how this matchup came about, but here comes one of the members of Hardcore Evolution, and here is the television champion.
The LWO from Tala, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 165 pounds, the ECW World Television Champion,
Dragon Lee, of course, was talking to the Unstoppable Universe last week, asking Obafemi to join him, to join forces to take out this Hardcore Evolution nightmare. And now somehow he's got a matchup against one of them here tonight. I'm not sure how Xavier the Savior pulled this off, how he managed to talk into one of them coming down to the ring. Not even all 3 of them. It's 1-on-1 here on Unstoppable. So here we go. Masked Man taking on Dragon Lee. Of course, Dragon Lee wants a 6-man tag at December to Dismember. And he might be getting it. Over the double knees there. Maybe not if he doesn't win here tonight. Off the ropes, Dragon Lee able to reverse. And a big drop kick by the television champion, who's fired up. Of course, Hardcore Evolution has been terrorized in the locker room, taking out the likes of Dragon Lee, Obafemi, even Adrian the Destroyer. Another big drop kick by Lee. Big belly to back suplex. Gonna be hard to call this contest as here comes Dragon Lee, firing all cylinders. Much taller opponent than Dragon Lee, I must say. Back body drop, and maybe this isn't even one of the three members. Maybe this is just a decoy. Another big drop kick, Dragon Lee. Uh-oh, pop up here as the Masked Man takes him down off the ropes. Again, pure striker, it looks like Dragon Screw. I'm trying to go for a pinfall here. Only gets a 1 against the television champion. Lifting him up. What's he thinking here? Oh, Snake Eyes on the top rope. Masked Man representing the Shield on his back. Big clothesline by Dragon Lee. We've seen that Shield before. As Lee now with a big knee. V-trigger. Dragon Lee going up top. Big frog splash. And a cover. Is that enough? And a big kick out. Off the ropes again, drop down. Leapfrog. Another big back body drop. Reversal here. Big chop. And now the Masked Man setting him up. Tree of Woe. Oh, wait a minute. Oba Femi, the ruler. Now the Masked Man going after Oba. Big clothesline, doesn't quite get all of it. Dragon Lee trying to send himself flying to help out Oba. Looks like Oba Femi might be helping Dragon Lee after all. Distracted, here comes Dragon Lee. Back into the ring. Oh, Dragon Lee was looking to finish it. Oba Femi picking him up. F10. F10 and Dragon Lee going for the cover. The 2-on-1 advantage. 1, 2, and he kicks out. Who the hell is this guy? He just kicked out of Oba Femi's finisher. And now a reversal. Where's the Masked Men? Are they banned? Did Xavier the Savior set this up? No other members of Hardcore Evolution coming down to the ring, it looks like. So they must have been banned from the arena. As it is back down to square one. Reversal. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, DDT. And again, another kick out by Dragon Lee. Pinfall. Possum pin. Cover 1, 2. And Dragon Lee picks up the quick victory.
Here is your winner, Dragon Lee!
So it looks like we're going to get that 6-man tag. Dragon Lee, Oba Femi, and one other person taking on Hardcore Evolution at December to Dismember. And ladies and gentlemen, it is the Queen of Extreme, the new ECW Unstoppable Women's Champion, Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill announcing she has an open challenge for New Year's Smash against any woman from any locker room, from anywhere. Who is it gonna be to take on the Queen of Extreme? And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is our main event here tonight. A triple threat match. Winner qualifies for the Elimination Chamber at December to dismember. And reminding everyone that he was the captain of the Unstoppable four-man group, Seth frickin' Rollins. If he wins here tonight, he would be joining Braun Breaker, AJ Styles, Adrian the Destroyer, Captain Carter, and CM Punk.
Weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins.
Seth Rollins, of course, trying to become a three-time world champion. Trying to beat Braun Breaker for the first time. In last year's chamber, he was the champion going in. This time, he has the chance to win the thing and become the new champion. But in order to do that, he has to win here tonight. And his opponents, a former ECW Tag Team Champion,
representing Team Hardcore from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy.
It is Jeff Hardy, the charismatic enigma, trying again to get some singles titles here in ECW. Of course, him and his brother might have been tag team champions on multiple occasions, but Jeff has yet to win a singles title in ECW. A man who's won world titles in multiple promotions has yet to seek out the top prize here in ECW, and looking to do so here tonight.
And from Paducah, Kentucky, weighing in at 188 pounds, Rick O.A.
And finally, the one and only Ricochet. A man who's also had not much luck in singles competition, looking to get a championship around his waist here in ECW for the first time. All three superstars are hungry to get into this Elimination Chamber matchup, but only one will walk away. Will it be Seth Rollins, Jeff Hardy, or Ricochet here in our main event of Unstoppable? Seth Rollins moving around, waiting to strike as here comes Rollins. Big lariat to Ricochet. Rollins now back elbow to Ricochet. Now taking him out with a big knee to the midsection. A big moonsault as well. Oh, big drop kick to the back of Jeff Hardy. Seth Rollins now throws him into the corner, into the post. And a big drop kick by Ricochet. Ricochet's been pretty impressive. He just hasn't been able to fully get the job done. As a Spanish fly by Ricochet. Oh, Seth Rollins. Super kick. Fast pace here to kick off the triple threat. Winner goes on to the chamber. The challenge for Braun Breaker's Unstoppable World Championship. Revolutionary knee, can't quite get it. Jeff Hardy able to reverse the near back elbow. Ricochet grabbing a table and a DDT by Hardy. Seth Rollins still the only one to hold gold. Singles gold here in ECW, I should say. So it'd be nice to see Ricochet or Jeff Hardy win here tonight. Big powerbomb. And Ricochet is all alone in the middle of the ring. Setting up the tables. Here comes Jeff Hardy. Big DDT on Rollins. And now Ricochet joining the fray. Hardy lifts up Rollins. Falcon Arrow. Shades of Jeff Hardy himself, and an impaler. Charismatic Enigma on top here on main event. Jeff Hardy. Grabbing Ricochet. Rollins waiting for his moment. Grabs Ricochet and throws him into our announcer's table. All three members now separated. Jeff Hardy working for a ladder like he knows best. The man that likes to defy the odds. Revolutionary knee by Rollins. Looking to set something up here is Jeff Hardy. Maybe he's just waiting for somebody to get back into the ring. Big drop kick by Ricochet. Here comes Jeff Hardy and Ricochet now. Two high flyers of the past and present, or shall I say the present and the future. Reverse DDT by Hardy. Seth Rollins trying to even the odds with a kendo stick. Jeff Hardy intervenes. And now it's Hardy looking for a weapon. He grabs a sledgehammer right to the back of Ricochet. Ego getting the better of Rollins here, having to showboat inside the ring, and here comes Jeff, giving his own little taunt. I think Ricochet is really the only one who's really trying to win this matchup, as both Jeff Hardy and Seth Rollins can't stop taunt spamming. It is Jeff Hardy who's been on top for most of this matchup. Seth Rollins now with that kendo stick. Ricochet able to reverse. Oh, beautiful German suplex there. Ricochet, the only one standing. Gotta get one of them in the ring. Reversal after reversal. Rollins and Jeff Hardy trying to take out Ricochet. Oh, Frankensteiner right on the concrete floor. Jeff Hardy might have just broken his damn neck. Super Hurricane Rana by Ricochet, and Jeff Hardy somehow standing after taking that nasty landing by Ricochet. Oh, face first. And a big dropkick by Rollins. Uh-oh, Rollins picking apart Ricochet. Oh, but a reversal by Ricochet. As Rollins was looking for the pedigree. Again, the corkscrew buster by Ricochet. Revolutionary knee by Rollins. And again, the taunt spammer, the egoist, on top. Just playing with his food now. As Ricochet finally gets Hardy back into the ring. Rollins now throwing Ricochet. Atomic drop into a drop kick to the midsection. Vintage Jeff Hardy, who turns the tides. Twist of fate. Is that enough to advance? And Rollins kicks out at 2. Hardy again, a drop kick to the midsection of Rollins, and now a roll up. Here comes Ricochet, in time to break it up. Nice dodge by Rollins, but couldn't dodge the second one. The knee, the earth-shattering knee of Ricochet, and Hardy kicks out. Super kick by Rollins. Rollins now going for cover. 1, 2, and Ricochet kicks out. All 3 men now have kicked out at 2.9. Rollins setting Hardy up, super kick. Belly to back suplex by the former Unstoppable World Champion Rollins. Now Rollins, shades of the King of Kings, with the sledgehammer in hand. German suplex, Hardy goes flying. That's Rollins standing tall. Over the ropes onto the apron. Stunner off the ropes, here comes Ricochet. Ricochet with a neck breaker. And Rollins crawling to the corner, gasping for air. Ricochet realizes it's his moment. Big drop kick in the corner. Ricochet going for a cover. 1, 2, and no! Rollins again kicking out. Jeff Hardy wasn't going to make it in time. So that could have easily been a 3, but Rollins kicks out. Hardy now taking out Ricochet. Rollins dodges Hardy. Oh, and very smart by Rollins. And now Rollins, ladies and gentlemen, the curb stop of Jeff Hardy. Ricochet's got to wake up. 1, 2, Jeff freaking Rollins advances, and Ricochet's dreams just got crushed.
Here is your winner, Seth freaking Rollins.
Ricochet was a split second away from being able to break that up, but Seth freaking Rollins looks to get title number trace at Elimination Chamber as he walks in as a number 1 contender. It is now official. It will be Braun Breaker defending against AJ Styles, Adrian the Destroyer, Captain Carter, CM Punk, and Seth freaking Rollins. What a stacked lineup. How is the badass dog gonna do it? We'll have to find out come December to Dismember. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit that little bell. And as always, have a good night.